we welcome you to Ypsilanti and the campus of the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Tonight they square off against the Akron Zips. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. Keith Jackson here alongside my esteemed colleague, Tim Brent.
Looking at these two schools, Eastern Michigan is a strong offensive football team. This team is known for its running game because they have key running backs that can get the job done. Akron is very strong defensively. Boy, they have great pass coverage, and it allows them to hold teams to minimum passing yards.
Well, the stars are out. Clear weather. Looks like a great night to throw the old ball around. Pre-game festivities have drawn to a close. Let's go down to the field.
Number 39 sends it into the end zone. He's out in the open. He's wrestled down. Number 8 all set now. Number 13 gets the carry. 7 yards on the play.
The offensive linemen stand by themselves at the bench, but they're your best pals when they're working like that.
Second down, the Eagles from the 28-yard line. Number 13 on the run, charging up the middle. That'll be a first down.
They had their man in position, but position and a boatload of faith won't make the tackle for you.
Keith, it's all about fundamentals.
Everything in life is about fundamentals. That's why the game of football is so fascinating, and the human factor comes to play.
Back to pass. Number 8 with time. Looking for the wide receiver, incomplete.
The receiver thought he had an easy catch, but the young defensive back said, no, 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 no.
The Eagles from the 43-yard line. Number 13 takes it on the handoff. He's brought down by number 51.
Just keep in mind, all those fancy backs don't go anywhere without the big fellas opening the door.
First down, defense with a 3-man front. They keep it on the ground. First down. Number 13 leaves the defense behind. Big pickup.
When a team tackles like that, the defensive coordinator starts looking over his shoulder, wondering if he's going to be working here next year.
Number 8 throws a strike for the completion. Picks up 29 yards on the play.
Rare combination, speed, hands, toughness to venture into linebacker land for a tough catch.
First down at the 4-yard line. Number 8 will pass. Can't find the tight end. Incomplete.
The receiver wasn't fooling anybody on that trip. The DB just stood there and waited, and then whacked it.
Here's the guy that's backpedaling when he gets off the bus.
Yeah, he's one of the few people, I guess, who can go backwards fast as he can forward.
Here's the carry. And for the touchdown.
There's a young man who'll butt heads with you anytime, anywhere. Cobb run for the score.
Keith, I know how much you love the great running game production.
Control the clock with the running game.
Number 17 sets up for the extra point. Well, they got him. Flags down. Penalty.
Delay of game on the offense.
Number 17 on the point after touchdown. Extra point is no good.
Eastern Michigan 6, Akron nothing.
Number 17 kicks it short. Number 36 will return the kickoff at the 40-yard line. Number 93 hauls him down. First down at the 43-yard line. Gain of 4.
Well, it's a proven fact, Tim, that football is a collision sport. Good example of it right there.
The defensive tackles and ends, they got to do better than that.
Well, you got to keep your head up for one thing. You drop your head and commit yourself to one little spot on the field. At least you got to be looking to where the quarterback is going to take you, and they did not do that. Oh, those footsteps. Echoes cause you trouble concentrating.
Keith, he's got to put that behind him now.
They can't worry about what's already happened.
They're going to the air. Incomplete. Number 46 ready to punt it away. Floats into the end zone. Eastern Michigan from the 20-yard line. The halfback on the carry. Not much there.
Manages to squeeze out a couple. The defense will be happy to give them those kind of plays all game long.
Not much on the ground that time.
Put it in the air and see what happens.
He takes the handoff. Wrestled down by number 51.
It looks like they're content to chip away at the defense, a few yards here and a few yards there, until they can find themselves in the promised land. And that's what football's all about, acquiring real estate.
Number 13 takes the handoff. Picks up 12.
In our meeting yesterday, the coordinator told me he'd stress tackling all week long. I guess it didn't sink in.
First down from the 40-yard line. Number 8, scrambling. Incomplete, intended for the wideout.
When your coverage is that tight, looking away from your intended receiver is a good way to look the defense off your man.
Second down, Eastern Michigan from the 40-yard line. Handoff to number 13. Gain of 8.
After games like this, every halfback ought to have to hold the door for the big uglies.
Third and 1. They'll run it, bursting up the middle. He's got enough for the first down.
They gave him a small crease. He turned it into a gaping hole. Barreled through it for a big gain.
First down from the 47-yard line. Number 8 drops the pass. Number 8 throws a BB for a completion. He's tackled, but he's got the first.
Treading the line of scrimmage quite a bit. Might be able to test him up top.
The Eagles from the 2-yard line. Number 8 goes with the play action. He burst through the line for the sack.
The defensive motors are running. The offensive line offered little more than token resistance and turned out to be a pretty good speed bump for their quarterback.
Keith, he threw him down faster than you could say headache.
Probably going to have one for a day, too.
Second and goal.
At the end of the first quarter, Eastern Michigan 6, Akron nothing.
Eastern Michigan ate up the clock with the running game there. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that up. Cover 1. Back to throw. Number 8, not even close to the tight end, and he's a big target.
Eastern Michigan had their offense working well, Tim. They just keep on doing what they're doing and make the defense stop them. Third down,
The quarterback under the center. The quarterback back to pass. The defensive tackle drags him down for the sack.
The defensive man shot that gap so fast, the offensive lineman never really saw him going by.
Keith, they were all over him, just threw him down quickly.
And here they're testing the grit of the quarterback.
No good. First down, the Zips from the 20-yard line. Number 36 on the handoff. Tackled by number 9.
The offensive engine sputtered and then hooped out. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Keith, you know plays like that won't get you many points.
Put it in the air and see what happens.
Second down, Akron at the 20-yard line. Number 5 drops back to pass. Got him. Taken down by number 41.
Well, the fleet-footed receiver flew past the defender, and there was nothing he could do but wave adios.
Number 5 scans the defense on first down. On the handoff. No chance on that one.
The Ice Packs are going to be in short supply in the training room if that kind of hitting keeps up.
11 helmets on the ball almost every play.
I'll get some play action going. Deception is still part of the game.
Second down at the 36-yard line. They're going to try the outside. Gain of 4.
Who said offensive linemen can't run? On that play, they got their big butts moving to secure the perimeter for the little guy, and away he went.
Defensive front is licking its wounds after that play.
Well, they should, because they just simply got trapped and fooled.
Akron to take it to the air. Number 5 completes it. He picks up 8 yards on the play.
When the quarterback and receiver have that much time, it becomes a high percentage play.
Number 5 drops to throw, makes the catch around the 40-yard line. 7 yards on the play.
Oh, what a difference it is between 2nd and 2 and 2nd and 7.
Number 5 takes the toss. Picks up 14 yards.
They don't get their names in the paper very often, and the co-eds don't come calling, but the men in the trenches are the ones who make it go.
There is nothing like good offensive production.
So far, they've been able to get everybody to go together.
Number 5 going outside. Number 42 brought down after a couple.
Should have turned that one up earlier. Not much room on the perimeter.
Man, that defense really came off the ball.
Well, they need to try something different. They're going to have to go to some play action or something to get them off their back.
He's pushing it outside. He just stoned him.
The defense bowed their necks and the back went down in a hurry.
Third down at the 27-yard line. The quarterback drops back. Pass complete on the sideline to number 2, gain of 5.
The receiver thought he had enough for the first down, but he did not look for the marker.
Fourth down at the 21-yard line. He misses. The Eagles from the 21-yard line. They decide to run it. Charging up the middle. Picks up 14 yards.
The cattle stampeded across the prairie, and the cowboy just had to follow the dust.
Keith, the offense had its way.
Beautifully executed.
First down, the Eagles at the 36-yard line. The halfback gets the carry. Up the middle. 100-plus yards on the ground for him now.
Dropped his head, didn't run through the tackle. Man got loose. Big gain.
First down, Eastern Michigan from the 48-yard line. Number 8, back to throw. Number 81, unable to make the catch.
This Warrior will cover your best receiver and then come up and butt heads with your biggest fullback. I mean, he's a dandy.
Number 8, looking for the speedster, incomplete.
For the quarterback, it looks like they've got about 15 defensive backs on the field. He hasn't had an open receiver all game.
Number 13 takes it on the handoff. Number 13 burst through for a huge pickup.
The defense has got to hunker down, get lower, or they're going to be blown off the line of scrimmage all game long.
4th and 2. Number 13 on the run. He picks up 3.
He burrowed up the middle, holding the football like it was his baby sister, but he only got a little bit.
The quarterback looks downfield. And the quarterback goes down for the sack.
He like that big old cat on the savannah, relentless in his pursuit.
Eastern Michigan at midfield. The safety deflects it, incomplete.
That'll do it for the first half of play. Eastern Michigan 6, Akron nothing. Akron. Close game here thanks to some pretty stalwart defense on both sides of the ball. We knew these two teams were going to butt heads for 4 quarters. It's just strength against strength.
Number 2 will bring it out from the 7-yard line. First down, Akron trailing by 6. Here's Gary. The quarterback makes the play.
The back ran it up in there looking for daylight, but found only darkness and a train.
They've got to get more than that from the running game.
He'll be feeling that one for a couple of days. That's a lumper.
The quarterback looking downfield. Pass lands incomplete. The Zips at the 24-yard line. Number 5 back to throw. Over the middle, incomplete.
Oh, the quarterback got away with one there. If the DB was a step quicker, that football is going the other way.
Number 46 ready to punt. Boy, that wasn't pretty. Number 16 takes the fair catch option. First down from the 46-yard line. The handoff, bursting up the middle. Talk about getting to the football. That's his 5th tackle.
Partner, I know you were a defensive man in your day, but even you could have made it through that hole.
Secondary lines up in the man. Eastern Michigan passing on this play. Number 8 fires it in for the completion. He gets the first down.
Sitting in a rocking chair, surveying the field and picking them apart.
First down, the Eagles from the 14. The quarterback rolling out in the short zone. 6 yards there.
He's not going to make the highlight reel very often, but the short pass does what it must. It moves the football.
Second down, Eastern Michigan at the 8-yard line. Number 8 back to pass. Number 8 to the end zone, touchdown.
They've had no answer for them today. getting to be a one-sided affair in the number of offensive plays and ball control.
Eastern Michigan decide to go for two. They keep it on the ground. They cross the plane for two.
Eastern Michigan 14, Akron nothing.
Number 17 sends the ball deep into the end zone. Here he comes. Leveled by number 30. We're in the third quarter. Under 3 minutes remaining. First down from the 26-yard line. Number 22 on the carry. Keith, they can't stop the guy. 5 tackles on the day.
A simple game, really. No blocking, no yardage.
Second down, the Zips from the 25-yard line. The quarterback going to the air. The quarterback hits his target. Gain of 24.
It isn't always that you get a speedster to go down the middle for a catch.
This guy's just fun to watch. He's like Baryshnikov in cleats.
Yeah, but he's got some killer in him. You give him a little crack and he knows what to do with it.
Back to pass. Complete to the tight end. Number 76 brings him down.
You must break your tendency. Otherwise, you can't make the defense change its pace and make them search and think.
The Zips from the 45-yard line. Here's the toss. Loss of 4 on the play.
The back was dancing, the defense was hitting, and he goes hard.
Defense crowding the ball, not giving them a whole lot, playing great defense.
Well, change it. Go back to the drawing board. Spread them out.
The quarterback going to the air, and the catch is made near the 40. He's been unblockable. That's the 5th tackle so far.
Key third down conversion there. Receivers spread themselves more and found some room.
Number 5 will pass. Completed near the boundary. Gain of 21.
A cover back with a sore leg is not too handy against speed burners like these.
Defense on its heels. 6th play of the drive. The halfback takes the handoff. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You hate to see a player go down like that, but these kids are so resilient, and most of them in very good shape. They come back very quickly.
Trying to get the corner. Number 28, rumbling and stumbling, as you would say, Keith.
You can hear the music from Hallelujah Land, but this defense so far has not allowed any dancing.
Number 5 to the outside. 4 yards on the pickup.
Located by the door. These horses are fixing to stampede.
Partner, he was kicking up some serious dust on that run.
When you get around the corner like that and you get one-on-one, why not?
Number 5 drops the pass. The wide receiver brings it in. Touchdown.
A team that can hurt you in the running game and surprise you with the passing game is going to give you heartburn, heartache, a long trip home.
Number 39 to tack on the extra point. It's up, and it's good.
Eastern Michigan leads by 7 points.
The Eagles set deep for the return. Brought down by number 11. First and 10. Handoff to number 13. Across the middle. 16 yards on the play.
At the end of the third quarter, Eastern Michigan 14, Akron 7.
Eastern Michigan had their way on the ground that quarter, Keith. He takes the handoff, charging up the middle. He's making his presence felt. That's his 5th tackle today.
This program wants to give you a headache running the ball up the middle. After that play, you need a bucket of aspirin.
The 5 big guys working in unison.
That's what it takes to run the football. These guys are doing a good job.
They'll run it. Number 13 squeaks out a couple.
Well, Tim, it ain't nothing to write home to Daddy about, but a small gain is better than no gain.
You've got 8 guys in the box. They're just running in there to stop that running back.
They're also overcommitting. And when you overcommit, you can be fooled.
Number 13 is on the handoff. They'll move the chains.
The defense pursuit was good. Ball carrier only manages to get a couple.
They're in the gun. They're going to the air. The quarterback scrambling.
Oh, he's happy he got a piece of it, but he's kicking himself for not taking it the other way.
Some guys make plays even when they're being blocked.
That's true.
Number 8 behind center. The quarterback picks it off. Changes direction.
The defender read the quarterback's eyes, broke on the football, picked it off. Well done.
First down. Defense in a 4-man front.
Green, 47.
They decide to run. Blasted by number 11.
The defense had its hackles up, got some penetration, held him to a couple.
Yeah, a whole lot of hitting out there now.
Back probably wishes somebody else was on the field.
The quarterback back to pass. The pass is complete near the 30-yard line. Tackled by number 9.
Now that's what you call stretching a defense vertically. And the receiver in this instance stretched them almost to the breaking point.
First down.
Red, 25.
The toss. Gain of 1.
Speed and a little nastiness will win just about every time in this game.
Defense stepped it up a notch there, huh, partner?
Maybe the offense ought to try to get up on top and do something there.
Hot, hot. Hot.
Number 5 drops back to pass. Number 5 throws it in for the completion. Gain of 12.
He's a young deer, this one. Fluid, smooth, capable of going high for the football.
He's a player. He's able to stretch the defense where it doesn't want to go.
Well, he's able to run the sideline.
Hot, hot. Hot, hot.
On the handoff. Loss of 1 on the play.
They wanted to shove it down their throat, but the defense wouldn't bite. Stuffed him for a loss.
Akron to take it to the air. It's complete to the wide receiver. And he's tackled for the first down.
You want a signal caller capable of taking the game on his own shoulders on any given play, and that's what they've got right here.
If you don't pressure this guy, he's going to get it done.
He's got the best people right now in front of him. The defense can't penetrate.
Green, 23.
The quarterback drops to throw. Incomplete. Intended for the tight end.
Well, most big play receivers will find a way to haul that pass in. Didn't get it, like a concentration.
Hot.
The quarterback back to throw. Intended for the wideout. Incomplete.
You can call it poor execution, bad game planning, whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is the passing game ain't working.
Number 5 drops back. Had to be a misread there.
The DB got a piece of it, but he's frustrated because he wanted the whole thing. He wanted the interception, but it was a fine defensive play.
Move, goodbye. Hot, hot.
Akron knocks it through to make it closer.
Eastern Michigan, 14, Akron, 10.
Look out, he could score. Taken down by number 43. Here we go, 1st and 10. Number 13 gets the carry. Number 13 explodes for a big gain.
That hole looked like a Main Street thoroughfare and just as inviting. Great blocking in the trenches.
The halfback takes it on the handoff. Boy, he's been busy today, Keith. 20th carry of the game.
He stuck his nose in there and was able to get a few.
I know this is the kind of football you love. That line of scrimmage right now is a war.
Blood and blood. Nothing like it. Big ugly. Sick 'em.
Number 8 looking downfield. He got it! Number 16 makes the tackle.
That's a good call by the coaching staff upstairs. They saw the hole in the defensive secondary on the previous plays and waited for the opportunity and then cashed the check.
Here's the carry, heading up the middle. Gain of 15.
The defense had more holes in it than a chain of Swiss cheese dairies. Very poor effort.
Under center, first down. Number 13 on the run. Keith, some guys have a nose for the ball. 5 tackles for him today.
If the offensive line can get that kind of push, 4 quarters is going to seem like a month for the defense.
Those are your guys. You've always had an affection for the big guys.
There's nothing like an offensive front moving together at the right time.
The quarterback looks downfield. Touchdown!
Concentration. Nothing like it when you're fighting for a touchdown.
Number 17 on for the extra point. Choked that one away.
Eastern Michigan, 20, Akron, 10.
Number 36 starts out from the 39-yard line. He is knocked flat. A 4-man defensive front.
Green, 33. Hut, hut.
Akron passing on this play. And the wide receiver snares it. That's 5 catches on the day. Great game.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town. Bad, shiny, hat white, arms strong.
The offense begins and ends with a quality quarterback, Keith. First down from the 35-yard line.
Eastern Michigan, 20, Akron, 10. This is Keith Jackson and Tim Brandt saying thanks for playing.